Hey guys, let's review Chad Godoy's 10-day free VA training program. He organized his VA training into 10 different presentations, ranging from 1.5 hours to 3.5 hours, depending on the topic. So the materials covered many of the basics, including the processes and the tools he used and how to use the tools. So aside from his additional 10-day training videos, he actually has additional 15 videos on various VA topics in his playlist. Overall, Chad's VA training is actually very informative and helpful. He comes across as very knowledgeable in the topic and he knows what he's talking about. If you're worried about understanding his training, don't worry, it's in English and it's in Tagalog, which makes it very accessible to Filipino aspiring VAs. But disclaimer, considering the topics of his videos, you'd need to have good English from the start or develop language skills while training. If you're a newbie and you take his training, can you get hired or start work immediately? To be frank, no. Especially if you're a complete beginner with absolutely no experience, you might need a little bit more push. Experience is not just about doing OJT. Experience is about familiarizing yourself with the tools, getting to know the tools, creating fictionalized scenarios with the tools. For example, for things like social media management, you can create a fictional social media page on Facebook or an Instagram account. Get familiarized with the tools, pretend you have an employer telling you what to do. If you have previous work, even as a non-VA, especially as a BPO, you can still leverage those skills as a lot of those skills are pretty similar to working as a VA. If you already have work experience and want to try some online work, this training will show you where you can use those existing skills you have for online work. However, if you're a complete newbie, take a lot of notes, rewatch his videos, and make sure you understand his training. Also, I'd like to point out that during his training, there's no hands-on experience, so there's no experience gained after watching his video. You will need to practice using the tools and sites mentioned in his training. However, you can't do it for all the tools because some have limited access, which you can only use once you have a client. For the tools you can't access, you'd like to index this in your notes so that you'll have something to pull out later on once you have a client in the future. You'll have a guide to show you how to do things. Is Chad Godoy's training good? It's a good foundation. It's a good start. When can I start looking for work? When can you start looking for work? If you're confident you have a handle on generic tools, you have a grasp or intermediate understanding of English, then you can start looking for a client. So thank you everyone for joining us on this journey through the world of virtual assistants. If you found value in today's review, or you have a favorite part, or you want to go back, or you have a question, please drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Catch you guys in the next one.